All right. So we're back for another deep dive.
Another deep dive.
And this one,
Yeah.
we're looking at Man U versus Chelsea
Yeah.
from November 3rd.
Yeah.
Now,
Big game.
big game, big matchup. And you look at the scoreline, you're like, one draw.
Oh, boy.
You know,
That's boring.
maybe not a lot happened,
Yeah.
but we're going to find out that actually quite a bit happened in this match.
A lot more than meets the eye with this one.
So let's dive in. First of all, the formations Man U coming out in their classic 4-2-3-1. This is a formation built for speed, built for counterattack.
That's what they love to do.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then you've got Chelsea coming out with a little more of a modern formation, 3 at the back, but with those attacking wingbacks.
Yeah. So they can switch between a back 5 and a back 3 depending on how the game's going.
Exactly. So right away, we've got kind of a clash of styles here.
Yeah.
A little bit of the old school versus the new school.
And they both have their strengths and weaknesses, right? So Man U, that 4-2-3-1, like you said, it's great for counterattacking, but it can leave them a little bit exposed in midfield.
Especially against a team like Chelsea that likes to possess the ball and move it around quickly.
Right. And that's where those wingbacks for Chelsea can be really dangerous.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they can get forward and overload the attack and really cause problems for that Man U back 4.
Yeah. It's like they're almost playing with 5 attackers at times.
Right, exactly.
Well, let's talk about a couple of those attackers because there were some standout performances in this match.
Oh, yeah.
On the Man U side,
Garnacho.
Garnacho. I mean, this kid was electric.
He was.
He's just giving that Chelsea defense fits all game long.
Yeah, he's got so much pace and trickery.
And he's not afraid to take people on.
No, he's fearless.
Now on the Chelsea side,
You gotta talk about Caicedo.
Caicedo, I mean, this guy was everywhere.
Was everywhere. Defensively, he was breaking up plays, winning tackles.
And then he pops up.
And then pops up to score the equalizer.
I mean,
Box-to-box midfield brilliance.
exactly. This guy does it all.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this match really showed just how important he is to that Chelsea side.
Absolutely. He's the engine.
So let's talk about those goals because, like I said, this was a 1-1 draw.
Right.
But these goals were not your typical boring goals.
No, they were exciting goals.
They tell a story.
They do.
So that first goal for Man U, classic counterattack.
Textbook.
I mean, Chelsea lose the ball in midfield.
Mm-hmm.
And Man U, they're off to the races.
Yeah, they just broke with such speed.
It was Rashford who ended up slotting it home.
Beautiful finish.
But it was that initial break that was just so impressive.
Yeah, and it shows you the risk and reward of Chelsea's high line.
Exactly, because they were pushing their defenders so high up the pitch.
Which is a good tactic.
It is.
Yeah.
It can be very effective.
Because it squeezes the space.
But when it goes wrong,
it goes wrong spectacularly.
it goes wrong spectacularly.
Mhm.
And that's exactly what happened on that Man U goal. Now, the Chelsea goal,
Set piece.
set piece quarter.
And they've been dangerous from set pieces all season.
They have. They've got the height. They've got the delivery.
They've got the movement.
And this time, it was Caicedo who rose highest
Yeah.
to nod it home.
Powerful header.
Now, it wasn't just about the goals, though.
Mhm.
It was also about the substitutions that were made.
Right.
Because both managers made some interesting changes
Oh, yeah.
in the second half.
Trying to shake things up.
Now, Man U, they brought on Sancho for Garnacho.
Interesting.
And later on, they swapped Rashford and Martial.
Trying to find a spark.
Yeah, trying to find a different look up front. Now, Chelsea, they brought on Mudryk.
That was a big one.
And that really seemed to inject some energy into their attack.
He's so just
Correct.
there.
He's just running at defenders.
What's causing problem?
And it was his run and his cross that led to the equalizing goal for Caicedo.
Yeah, big impact off the bench.
Now, I got to ask you, we've seen the goals, we've seen the substitutions.
Yeah.
But what was the overall takeaway from this match?
I think the big takeaway is that both of these teams are still works in progress.
Yeah.
Man U, they showed flashes of brilliance, especially on that counterattack.
That speed is scary.
It is. But they also showed that they can be vulnerable in midfield.
Yeah, if you can control the midfield against Man U, you've got a chance.
You've got a chance. Now, Chelsea,
They've got the talent.
they've got the talent, they've got the tactical flexibility.
They got a good manager.
Yeah. But they're still trying to find that consistency.
Right.
They can be brilliant one minute and then a little bit sloppy the next.
Yeah, it's like they're still trying to figure out exactly who they are.
Exactly.
Well, I got to say, I am excited to see these two teams meet again later in the season
Oh, me too.
because I have a feeling it's going to be even more intense, even more exciting.
I think there's going to be a lot more on the line the next time they play each other.
Oh, absolutely. And I think both teams are going to have learned from this match.
They'll make adjustments.
They'll make adjustments,
And
and they'll be ready to go.
round 2.
Round 2. It's going to be good.
Huh.
So that was Man U versus Chelsea, 1-1 draw. But as we found out, it was So much more than just a draw.
A lot more to it.
There was a tactical battle.
Yeah.
There were individual brilliance.
Yeah.
There were moments of magic.
And a lot of questions still to be answered.
Exactly. So, till next time, we'll see you on the next Deep Dive.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.